Are you a new immigrant and struggling for finding a job? Stick around because today I have with me Alicia, who came to Canada just 2.5 years back, and she's going to share her story, what she did, what was her struggle, how did she start searching a job and landed up in a government job today. Let's welcome Alicia. Hi Alicia, thank you for coming today.
Thank you so much for having me on the channel.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to have you.
Same. Thank you.
Thanks. So Alicia, because we always see that when new immigrants they come, they are struggling, they say that it's very hard to find a job, but I know that you're in a government service today.
Yeah.
So would you mind just first of all give a little bit of introduction?
Sure.
And let's share with everybody what was your journey to reach here.
Sure. So I came to Canada back in 2019, mid 2019, and back home I did my ACCA.
But when you say chartered accountant, right? And I know that regardless of what you have studied or what profession you were back home,
Yeah.
you always have to when you come to this country, you either have to upgrade your education according
Right.
to the Canadian standard, or even in a profession, you have to upgrade based on the Canadian professional requirements.
Exactly. As I said, I was an ACCA member. Despite being an ACCA member, when I was looking for a job, I did not mind doing even a low-level job. Whatever was coming my way, I was happy to take it because I did not want it to consume my savings. I wanted a job to start with, and my first job was a part-time job in Canada Post. So I was literally dealing with parcels and letters. I was a chartered accountant, but I was doing that. And I was happy to do that because it was helping me pay my bills.
Yeah, but sorry, I'm interrupting you.
No.
But I'm so curious. That's why I'm interrupting you.
No,
Excuse
that's
me.
fine.
But how were you able to get that?
My first job?
Your first job, because it's not easy to even. You said
Canada Post. Yeah.
It's not even easy to get a job in Canada Post, right?
Okay, so that's a funny story because one of my aunts, she told me that there is this Canada Post in certain location and they're always looking for people. So I went there myself and I dropped my resume. Luckily the manager was there and she was like, we're not hiring, but I told her I'm looking for a job and I'll do anything. I'm ready. I'm open to work on weekends, nights, whatever. I just want a job. And she was so happy with the way, I told her that I wanted a job and she said that we're not hiring, but I'm going to hire you. So I'm going to call you tomorrow. So I went there, she liked my work and then she kept me part-time.
Yeah, but just to let you know guys that it is not necessary that she was lucky to get a job at Canada
Yeah.
Post the very first time, but we have here people, I myself, I had my own business back home in India, but when I came here, I started working in a store, a fabric store. And I was so happy that at least I was lucky to get a job there.
Exactly.
And that's how when you go out, you work, you learn more. Come with an open mind.
Exactly.
Do not worry because there's a dignity of labor here. It's not that when I used to call India and say, oh, I got a job in a store, they were not very happy. Oh, she's working in a store.
Right.
But here, even to get a job in a store, let me tell you, you'll be lucky.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, but you have to put your efforts, go out, and until or unless you get something, keep trying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I saw one of her videos too where she said that even if you're at a managerial position back home, just start working here. Once you start working, there will be a lot of ways for you to grow. So keep that in mind. Don't think that a particular job is not of your level. It doesn't work like that. Just take the job, start working, whatever pays your bill, just do it.
And but how did you get to this level today?
Okay, so I was working at Canada Post part-time and then I was looking for a role in accounting, obviously, because that was not relevant to what I've studied back home. So I got registered with an employment agency. I got registered with Randstad. So what they do is they have a lot of job openings with the employers and they're a middleman which connects you to the employer. So I submitted them my resume and they sent me to an insurance company which was looking to hire someone in accounting. So I interviewed there and I got my full-time job there. So the employment agency helped me to get my full-time job in accounting, and I worked there for about 2.5 years. And I kept applying to more relevant positions, and meanwhile I completed my CPA. So today I am a CPA member, and while I was working full-time at my accounting job, I kept applying, and that's how I landed to my government job.
Awesome, awesome. And just to share with you guys, because she worked, it's consistency as well. It's not that you keep changing your job. You work for 2 weeks, 3 weeks at one place and you get 50 cents or $1 more, and then you switch your job to another job, because that your resumes doesn't look very good when you apply for a new job, because they want to see what your stability is in one company. But let me tell you, there are many other agencies. I'm pretty sure, Shima, you would not have been just gone to one agency. You would have tried with several other agencies as well, and then got through one agency. And I have several hundreds of examples, because we meet with people in regular basis who are new to this country. We see their struggle, and I have my own struggle, right?
Of course,
I'm sitting here today in front of you. I'm in a real estate business. I'm a real estate broker, but I started with a $6.80, I think it was $6.85 per hours. And while I was working there, I was always doing calculation, oh, $6.85, these many hours, and then I was trying for a very high positions because of my confidence and my education and what I was doing in my back home in India. I thought that I am capable of that and I'll be getting the job, but they want Canadian experience.
Right.
Do not get Canadian experience until or unless you start from some level.
Exactly.
So I am so happy to see you at such a young age. Would you mind if I ask how old you are?
26.
Wow, at this age, 26, and you said you came here 2.5 years back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was around 23 and a half, 24-ish at that time when I came to Canada.
Yeah, so how are you liking it?
I love it. Sometimes I think the winters are a bit hard, but other than that, I really like it because Canada has a lot of opportunities to offer. If you are the one to take the opportunities, this is the right place for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I cannot agree more, Alicia, because people say, oh my God, I don't have a job. They make excuses. I don't get a job. I want to work in my same field. I was a doctor. I want to be a doctor only. But you have to come here, regardless of what you were doing there, start from the scratch. And there are people to help you out. You need to ask for it. Do not be shy. Oh, I'm new. Whom do I talk to?
Right.
Any contact you get, like if you want, our details would be in the description box.
For sure. Yeah.
Feel free to call us and send a comment on this. We'll be more than happy to, as much help as we can and guide you. I have seen even students coming at such a young age. They're working in Tim Hortons, they're working in different stores, they're working 1 jobs, 2 jobs, and then studying at the same time, upgrading themselves, applying for PR, getting PRs. And I mentioned in my earlier video, I know a girl who's just your age and she has bought a house now. Wow, it gives you so much of pleasure and so much you feel so good when you see your people coming here working so hard, struggling. But be careful, choose the right path. Choose the right path. And it's not, if she can do it, I can do it. Anybody can do it. If one can do it, anybody can do it.
Just come with the right attitude and
Absolutely.
the right mindset.
Absolutely.
And don't hesitate to talk to people and tell them that you're looking for a job. Just show them your willingness to work, because that's really important.
Yeah. You know what? Let me share with you something. How I am sitting, both of us are sitting here in front of you because Alicia came to me and we met each other regarding the real estate thing. And I ended up coming to know that she does her YouTube channel, and I saw her YouTube channel. I was so impressed. And I asked her, I said, Alicia, can you help me? Because I was longing, I'm not a technically savvy person, and I was longing to have my YouTube channel and find out who can help me. So here we are, and Alicia is the one who helps me and does all my YouTube channels. So what's the name of your channel?
So my channel goes by my name, Alicia Samir. I'm just gonna link it down in the description too if you guys wanna go and check that out too. So thank you.
Yeah, I'm so happy, Alicia. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And let's keep doing this, and on a regular basis we keep looking for people who need help, and we get calls as well through the people we know. And if there is any opportunity, any job availability, or how to find a job, like how to make your resumes, please do not hesitate.
For sure, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Alicia, once
problem.
again, and it's always a pleasure to be with you.
Same here.
Thank you
so
guys
much.
for listening to us, and
Thank you,
have a
guys.
wonderful day, and I wish you a very happy new year.
Yes, and please subscribe to Rita's channel and hit the like button and share it with your friends.
And subscribe to her channel as well, and hit the bell icon.
Okay.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Bye bye.